I clicked the wrong button. Welcome everybody to this week's KubeVirt community meeting. It is the 11th of March, 2026. I hope you're all having a marvelous day wherever and whenever you are. Let me just put the link for the agenda into chat. Okay, and once again, if you could please put your name in the attendees, that would be very helpful. To get started, do we have anyone this week who would like to take the opportunity to introduce themselves?
Oh, hi everyone. I think this is my first time here. My name is Shang, and I'm part of the NVIDIA GeForce Now team. Working with Alay and Ryan, and it's pretty good to be here.
Also, welcome.
Thank you.
You were at the unconference yesterday, if I remember correctly.
Oh yes, yes,
Awesome.
that's correct.
Perfect. Welcome. Is there anyone else here who is new and wishes to introduce themselves?
Hey, I'm Atharva. I joined this KubeVirt community meeting last week or last week. I'm not sure, but I joined it and I forgot to introduce myself. So hello, I work in Red Hat. I joined KubeVirt because I mainly look into the security fixes in the KubeVirt CNV component. So yeah, I was just curious how this thing KubeVirt community work. So yeah, happy to be here and looking forward to contribute. Yeah.
Awesome. Welcome. Is there anyone else here who would like to introduce themselves?
Hello guys, so I'm Ritankar. I have already joined the previous meet at KubeVirt, and I have been contributing to KubeVirt for a bit right now. And yeah, like I was interested in participating in GSOC through KubeVirt. So yeah, I have also made the proposals. Like I was going through a bit refinements in the proposal and everything. I have also spoken to Orel over here and regarding my proposal. So yes, like I am making a few more refinements to the proposal, and once I'm done, I will be sending with like sharing the proposal with Orel and Felix over here. And yeah, so that's all from my side. Can yeah, and yep, and I also want is I made a few PRs and everything. So is there anything like Orel also looked through a few PRs. So if there are any more reviews, I can also go through those as well. So that's all from my side. Maybe I can get a few like a bit of time in the open floor as well to inquire more about GSOC. So yeah, that's all from my side.
Sounds good. Welcome. Anyone else who's new that would like to introduce themselves? Since we're on a roll.
Hey everyone, my name is Yeltsin Sepulveda. I'm a software engineer. I have a background in cloud computing and DevOps. I came across KubeVirt by way of CNCF. Been looking at a couple of projects there. I'm also interested in joining the Google Summer of Code 2026. So I've been sort of lurking around the community, getting a feel for the vibe and the how things work. And yeah, I've submitted a few PRs looking for people to connect with and guide me as mentors. Also working on a proposal. If there's any easy work that you need to get done, feel free to hit me up. That's all from my side. Thank you.
So welcome. Nice to have you all here. And just in case there's anyone else here who's new and would like to introduce themselves. Just since there are a bunch of new people here, and I do see some comments on the agenda, but also in the chat. Aurel or Jed, would you like to make your pitch for people to nominate themselves as reviewers?
Yeah, thank you very much, Andrew. So KubeVirt have been seeing some incredible momentum lately, and we have lots of contributions, which is great to see, and it's a testament to how the project is being adopted and becoming very, very popular. And in order for us to keep it running smoothly, we need to have more reviews. Like we have about 400 open PRs and not many people to actually review them. And now with the AI becoming very common, people can post lots of PRs, but now even more people need to actually review them. So we are looking for reviewers to review PRs in all of the SIGs, like all over the projects in SIG compute, network, storage, build system, monitoring. Whenever you feel comfortable, please review those PRs. And additionally, as Jed wrote here, people can self-nominate themselves as reviewers if they've proven themselves and have some community credibility. Jed, do you want to continue?
Nope, that was great. Thanks. I'm just adding to the document a quick how-to because that was asked in the chat.
I see Ed's raised his hand.
Yes, I just want one warning here because it looks too good, this request. So we need a lot of reviewers. That's true. The list of reviewers that was mentioned here for the owners are reviewers that can commit themselves for a long period of time to be reviewers because the bot will send them request randomly to review PRs. If they ignore it, we do not want them to be added to that list. So please add it there if you are able to commit yourselves for a long period of time to do reviews in general in a specific area. It's not for the people that are coming and doing reviews for a week or a month even. That's the important part. And anyone in general can review it. You don't need to be in that list to be a reviewer. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's a super important part at the end there. You don't need to be on the reviewer list. Anyone can find a PR and say, hey, I think I can see something here. I'm going to give a review. Literally anyone in the project can do that. And if that seems daunting, then please reach out. There are some wonderful people in the community who are able to help with mentoring through the review process, etc. Aurel.
Additionally, there is also the possibility to join the KubeVirt org if you are a long-time contributor and want to join and have your LGTM count for merging PRs.
Correct. And yeah, that's in the contributing doc, I think, if someone's got a link handy to pop that in. We're just quickly going to check the schedule. Well, actually, we're not going to schedule. What I would like to know is if anyone from SIG Release or one of the maintainers is here. I have, which one is it? Here. Put in the chat. Here, I'm just going to mute you. This is to delay our release by 1 week, and therefore see you guys well. So we'll talk about a whole bunch of things throughout this release, and it's just so it comes out in 10 days' time. And that way we get to take advantage of my dreaded network. See if this makes a difference. We can make use of the PR support through the CNCF, thanks to KubeCon. Otherwise, we've hit code freeze and we are looking for a release, hopefully in 2 weeks' time, with CDI about a week after that. Upcoming CFPs, we have the only one I have on the radar at the moment is KubeCon Cloud Native Con Japan. The CFP for that closes on the 29th of March. And events, we have KubeCon, which I mentioned, and just under 2 weeks' time. And also in 15 days, we'll have KubeVirt Summit Live, which will be on site at KubeCon on the Thursday in the Cloud Native Theatre. Some really interesting talks going to be there. So if you are going to be at KubeCon, I highly recommend dropping in, and we'll also have a booth, which I think I have there as well. And a quick calendar check-in. So as per usual, we have SIG compute directly after this in 15 minutes, and then SIG scale tomorrow, unless it's been cancelled. Next week is our VEP discussion and DRA fortnightly meetings. Yes, so it's 2 months out, I think, until we're likely to be hitting our VEP deadline, and so it is the right time to be actively talking about VEPs at the VEP meeting. Speaking of which, Sheng, I see that you've put the MDNS enablement, which I vaguely remember from yesterday on the unconference.
Oh yes, yes. So I drafted a VIP on enabling MDS for KubeVirt. I think that's gonna bring like tremendous value for our users. But since this is my first time joining, so I'm wondering, will now be the best forum to discuss such VIP, or should we push to the VIP discussion on Tuesdays?
Are you able to post the link to your?
Oh yes.
VEP? There's a good chance it's going to be SIG compute.
SIG compute and SIG network.
Right.
Put the link here.
Nice one.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. But yeah, I think a really good place to put it will be the VEP discussion next Tuesday. And then following that, you can bring it to SIG compute next Wednesday. And then the following week on the Monday, there'll be a SIG network meeting.
Okay, that makes sense.
If it's still relevant.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you so much for your guidance.
Wonderful. I believe we've covered all of that from the call for reviewers. Itamar, we're on the open floor.
Hey, hello. I'll be quick. So just wanted to raise attention to the VEP agent. I've been mentioning it a few times before. Basically, the idea is that it will help us understand the current state and where we stand, which VEPs have high probability to merge, which need more attention, and basically help us to manage all this mess, what we do manually right now. I saw that Lee just contributed a new PR today, so that's awesome. I invite everyone to contribute and take part and give feedback. And another small thing, Andrew, if you can go back to the agenda and open the other link that I posted there, the project board. So if you scroll to the right, there are now new 3 columns that are auto-populated by the agent, which is pretty cool. We are looking into expanding it in the future for it to do more and more autonomous job for us. And I think it could be pretty valuable. The columns are on the left if you scroll to the left, to the right, sorry. Yeah, so as you see, the agent comment, likelihood to merge and all of that, the agent urgency, that was auto-populated and auto-updated. So that's pretty cool.
That is badass. Although I am a little bit confused. Where past code freeze, how come all of these are set to not complete?
Sorry.
So yeah, I mean, we I don't know, like maybe there are some PRs that are not complete. I mean, not all of them are complete, right? For example, this 100 Web 100 wasn't complete. The other ones are complete.
Okay, so maybe it's just one thing outstanding that's causing it to kind of hang at 95%. Anyway, that's probably
yeah,
not.
yeah, you're right. It needs work. Yeah, it's still didn't understand that like we're past that phase.
A disclaimer is that it is still in early development stages, so don't trust it yet. But yeah, I think it has a great potential there.
It welcomes PRs.
I think what's important, yeah, is that for every VEP, we have like the implementation PRs listed, and we have the VEP PR itself is listed, like the proposal and the implementation, and then these are the statuses. Yeah, we'll continue working on this to improve the estimates, but it's not far off, right? I mean. There are some of them that are very accurate, and some of them maybe there's a little bit of adjustment needed.
Yeah, that's already very helpful. We're going to run back to the agenda because we've got a lot happening here. Jed, we did cover it. That was Sheng asking where the best place to talk about the MDS enablement. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, sorry, I missed that part.
Oh, okay. I don't know who put this here. Redfish Progress.
Yeah, I did. Martin,
Hello.
sorry, I should have put my name there. So, okay, yeah, I can probably wait with the technical details for the SIG compute in 15 minutes to leave the agenda flowing smoothly. But just to say, there is a web where I proposed moving KubeVirt Redfish project under the KubeVirt umbrella, so it has access to the CI system mostly. I already implemented the pieces that we added in the Web 171, tested them, and I must say that as it is, it currently works. So I'll have to talk some technical stuff with the compute folks. But anyway, there is the 176 about moving Redfish under KubeVirt, and yeah, I think I would just like to hear some opinions. Like there were some reviews. Redfish, for people that don't know, is a protocol for bare metal management. And with this in, the VMs would look like bare metal to a lot of industrial controllers. So you would be able to start stop VMs, reboot them, boot them from ISO, things like that. So if you want, take a look, comment, whatever, and probably wait for the SIG compute so we can discuss technical stuff.
Okay. Just quickly, have you spoken to Zaspera Chang in the last, I guess, month? He was in this community meeting, I think, asking about this, the work on this.
No, I don't think I did.
He's from SUSE, if I remember correctly.
Unless he commented about that in the web itself, then I don't think I spoke to him.
Okay, because he and Felix had worked on.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I just want to mention he's aware of that PR and he commented on it.
Okay, yeah. Then I probably answered.
Nice one. Thank you. I think Daniel's comment is resolved in the comment. A Wallace.
Hey, yeah, I raised this a couple weeks ago in the community meeting that could add something to our build scripts to allow you to build QEMU and libvirt from source for testing alternate configurations. I have a PR up for that now. Wondering if there's anyone else I can engage for this now that the 1.8 reviews are starting to calm down.
Just letting people find their mics.
I would love to take a look at it.
Okay, thank you.
I've been looking for something like this for quite a while, so thank you.
Yeah, that's definitely needed, and we see it in many cases, both in the work.
Andrew, it should be ACEDUS. AACEDUS.
You're gonna make me spell ACE. There
Yeah,
it is.
there you
All
go.
right.
Sorry, Vladdy,
Thank
go
you.
ahead.
Is there anyone else that would like to jump on this?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention I would also like to give it a look. Did some similar work in the past.
Okay.
Stumble over it.
Yeah, a long time to remember that one. All right, awesome. Sidhu, we have a
Yeah,
broken Bazel build.
yeah. Am I audible, right? Yeah. Actually, the KubeVirt Bazel build broken on with S3 index natively built Bazel. I mean, cross compilation is working fine, but if you are building on S3 index mission with S3 index native build Bazel, so it's failing. The reason was like the migrated from rules stalker as it's got deprecated and to move to rules OCI. But we tried to actually it's not support on S3 index, but we tried to add the support, but it's having a lot of complex dependency chain, and we are not able to do it, and it's not possible to do with that much dependency. All those dependencies are not supported. So actually then we looked into the alternative, that is rules image, where it is easy for us to add the support. And yeah, I also did uh, small POC with building that rule what operate with rules IMG, and I was able to build it. But I want to know from community, are we okay to move to rules IMG? And yeah, there is another question. There is a discussion going on to remove this Bazel from KubeVirt. So I mean, when this will be done, or that also want to know, because if that is the thing, then I don't have to work on this at all. So yeah, that's the one thing I mean, I want to know from the community, what you think. Are you okay to, I mean, try rules IMG instead of rules OCI? Yeah. Yeah, that's all from my side. Yeah.
Right now, I don't think there are concrete plans to drop with Bazel, so everyone wants to do it, but no one has the time.
Okay.
But I think there was one contributor on the issue. I think his name was Manuel Naranjo or something. Yeah, and he proposed to update some of the rules and the modules we're using. So maybe he can help you get this to work again.
Okay. Yeah, actually I can, I mean, I'm trying to do with rules image. If community is okay, I can try to migrate from rules OCI to rules image. I mean, oh, you're telling about removing this Bazel. Okay. Okay, okay. I think Osha. Okay. Are you build from S3 index? Okay, that is something. But yeah, what community thinks for the rules IMG? I just want to know.
Sorry, I don't think I quite caught that last comment.
No, actually, I was planning to migrate from rules OCI to rules image. Actually, I mentioned. So, what I want to know, what community thinks of it. Yeah.
Since we are running out of time and we have a few more things, what I might do is, if people are able to put their thoughts on this now that it's been highlighted.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
And this link is Yeah, it is here. Okay, perfect. All right. 17113. Neri, you've got a couple of PRs we've got here.
Yeah, it's not a couple of PRs. This issue has been we've been dealing with it for a year now. That PR, that the first one, and it's about sharing VMs between tests. So now, a year ago, I built a sort of a mini framework to accomplish that. And there was some opposition, so we decided to open it only to SIG network. And now, after a year, we have a few more PRs that would like to use this feature. And basically, Itama asked to see if there's still any opposition to that, or if people still object to that. If nobody says anything, we're opening it.
I see Chet has his hand up.
Yeah, that was unrelated. Sorry, I typed my message in the chat.
So Itama wants to talk about this at SIG Compute. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, for what it's worth, I think that a minute and a half won't be enough for the discussion, and that we need a bit more context to discuss it. But yeah, we can try SIG Compute maybe.
Yeah, so if anybody from this meeting is interested in commenting on that, then please join the SIG Compute meeting and we'll discuss it later.
And it has been suggested that we'll push on. We will cover the last few items here, and we'll delay SIG Compute just a little bit. Ritanka?
Yeah, nothing much. Like I have already said most of it in the introduction. I just wanted to say, like, after making the GSOC proposal, can I send it over to like Felix and Sheng for a review? Because I guess they are the the mentors for the GSOC project. I will be already sending it over to Orel for a review. So can I also send it to you guys for a review as well? And so that's the first thing. And the second thing is, like, I have a couple of PRs, like a lot of PRs open, I guess, at KubeVirt. Orel has already reviewed a few of those. So yeah, and yeah, that's all from my side. Mainly I wanted to ask about the proposal thing, and also like if there is any particular pattern or format we need to follow for the proposal, and yeah, like if it needs to be made in any particular format or like any format works. So yeah.
Yeah, sure. Feel free to send me your draft.
Got it. I will you Google Doc link, and should I send it to you over Slack if it's all right?
Yeah, that's all right. And then about the format, yeah, it's not really important. I mean, in general, I would just advise to be concise in the proposal. So
Got it.
please don't send 40 pages. That's very hard to review. Be concise and
Yeah.
don't overdo it.
Yeah, sure. So I will be sending it to Orel, Felix, and Sheng for a review after I've like completed like making all of the changes in the proposal. And yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you.
I see some hands raised from Orel.
Yeah, so from my side, I just wanted to emphasize that we have the new contributor session that was held a few weeks ago. You can watch it on YouTube. The link is on the chat. And I also wanted to emphasize that I'm not a Google Summer of Code mentor, but if your proposal is short enough, we'll be able to submit a little review. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Got it.
And Yeltsin, you have a question?
Yeah, I'm also very interested in discussions for newcomers and around Google Summer of Code. One thing I wanted to mention is that I've had trouble getting contact or getting help, like getting in the loop with Google Summer of Code acquainted people. I've left a couple messages and I've opened a couple PRs. So if anyone could help me with that, and also judging from my experience joining other open source communities, uh, I'm wondering if there's any like guides or tutorials for like the code base to how to learn KubeVirt, not just the user guides. Those I think they have their purpose and how to use KubeVirt. I meant more so like the code base, how it's architected, how things work, that sort of stuff. That's it from me. Thank you.
Igor and I were considering of doing such a talk, so maybe we will do it soon.
Okay, sounds good.
As someone new to KubeVirt, I think I could speak on getting familiar with the code base and some stuff that helped me at least. So, if I may, in the KubeVirt source code, if you go there, there's a directory called docs, and that has a lot of technical details about KubeVirt's architecture. And there are certain important documentation there. And also something that really helps is if you have like AI is something that helps. You can query AI on the KubeVirt code base and it will help you through it with like cursor or something. So I would encourage you to use that. But if you want to note these down here, some very useful documentation on the KubeVirt source code, namely under docs, there's architecture.md, components.md, coding conventions.md, reviewer guide.md, debugging.md. So these are the few especially important ones, but basically I think everything in there is important.
That sounds very useful. Thank you. I'll take a look at those. Now the other thing was
yeah, can I just just wanted to I wanted to add that please don't feel discouraged by the lack of reviews right now. We had the code freeze in the past two weeks, I think, already. So there's been it's been a very busy time. So now that the code freeze is over, we will have more time to give a look to those PRs. So yeah, please don't feel discouraged.
when it comes to like a newcomer trying to join through the Google Summer of Code program, should we just consider the mentors as the point of contact?
I mean, for sending proposals, that's okay. But I would also encourage you to get in contact with others on KubeVirt Dev mailing list, Slack channel.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much. That was it for me.
Looks like Asif had to drop. These were a couple of things, but we're out of time, so we can proceed to next week. And it looks like SIG Compute has started anyway because there's lots of things in their agenda. So we are going to wrap it up here. Thank you everyone for coming to this community meeting. It was great to see so many new people as well as some old faces. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day and we'll see you next week. Thanks a lot.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.